Hello everyone, my name is Zo, and I'm back with my solo self-found series for the Trial of the Ancestor League, which I know is more than 2 months into the league and there's a bunch of November events going on, but I don't really feel them, and they are getting voided or transferred to standard and stuff. So I was like, what better way to learn the game again, to do all the mechanics that you're not really doing in the trade league, because in trade league you are kind of focusing on very few things, and a lot of times with what I'm doing, like magic finding and only doing high tier maps, I don't really do delve, I don't do heist, I don't do a lot of other cool mechanics and cool stuff that the game is providing to us. So I was like, what better way to remember all of that, a bunch of crafting and everything else, but doing a solo self-found series. So that is why I begun this series. The only thing I'm not gonna do is Trial of the Ancestors. I know it's going out, you kind of need a character to cheese stuff with. If not, you're just gonna be mad at like 2, 3, 4, 500 depth, and I just don't feel it. I don't want to use tattoos. I know tattoos make everything too easy, maybe. So just for a challenge, I don't want to use Tora, and I will kind of use Sanctum as little as possible too. I don't know. I know Righteous Fire is not the best character for Sanctum. Might do it later on, but at the moment I'm not gonna try running Sanctum either. Now, the plan for this character is to get all the Void Stones, try to unlock as much as these favored slot as possible, maybe even complete the field in the end, and basically farm stuff, craft myself a bunch of good gear, farm a lot of rare uniques. Eventually I will want to try to get this jug and gear him as a magic finder. I have an idea, I've seen some people do it, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. So yeah, that is kind of the end goal, to get this guy and make him as a viable magic finder in solo self-found after completing all all the void stones and unlocking all the favorite slots. My character is level 85. Now I did not record anything about my leveling because we all know Pox and his website pox.net, and he's having everything over here, from leveling to passive trees to gearing to everything. So if you guys just want to know something, well, of course you can ask me in comments and stuff, but if you need anything written, well, he has the guide over here at pox.net. So yeah, he's the Righteous Fire guru, and we love him for that. My character, level 85. My defenses got a bunch of resist. My chaos resist is bad. I will show you the gear. Right now my gear is horrible. I don't think I have one good item. But still I have 32k armor, a bit of evasion, only 1400 life regen. That is not too much. But it's alright at the moment in white and yellow maps. As passives, I am waiting with the Uber Lab for a bit. I want to do a bit of June stuff before I go into Uber Lab. I don't really need it. I will get Unbreakable as a last ascendancy. So I just want to make my character a bit stronger before I go into Uber Lab and get. It's not only the character needs to be stronger, but I need a a helmet and a pair of boots to try to enchant it on, because I don't really like running lab and I'm not gonna run it too many times. So I'm waiting to get a decent helmet and boots before I go in there. This is the passive tree. It's standard JUGG Righteous Fire passive tree without any cluster jewels at the moment. I'm working to get these nodes for a bit more damage, and if I'm not gonna get any cluster jewels, I might get these nodes for a bit more damage too. This is the passive. On Atlas passives, well, we are doing Junes right now. We are focusing on Junes. We are focusing on map progression, on Atlas progression and Junes. That's why we took all these nodes to help get as many safe houses as possible, drop as many veiled items as possible. So maybe we get a decent scepter, like a frenzy ring we kinda need, and a bunch of other items. After I'm getting all these, I'm gonna continue with the Atlas progression nodes over here, like shaping of skies. I want to come up here, get this shaping of the world too, and back into extreme archaeology, because it's really cozy over here, easy to get to, and then we will see. I'm kind of planning in going through every single league mechanic, specking the Atlas tree for every single league mechanic in time. So we will kind of run everything. I'm gonna start with expedition, and we'll see where we go next from there. Well, this is about it. As for skills, I mean, you guys know, and you guys can check the POB linked in the description below if you wanna see a better look, or Pox's website. My gear is, as I was saying, really bad. Like only a bit of fire damage and burning damage here, nothing. A bit of life and life regen, but not the life recovery, which is a lot better. This one is just again life and a bit of stats. This one is basically 30 movement speed. Like, these boots are really bad also. Yeah, gloves, life resist. Belt, just a bit of life and fire res. Everything, like all my gear is kind of bad, to be honest, for being in yellow maps. I don't have one good piece of gear, but character is still alright. I'm not planning to do red maps with this setup, and I'm planning for sure to farm a lot of June to be able to optimize my gear a bit, and I hopefully get like a 5 link before going into reds. If I'm not doing Tota, getting 6 links gonna be a bit harder, but it's still gonna be fine, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this is a short rambling about my plans for this series and what am I playing these days. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for being here. It does mean a lot. Keep walking, exiles. The next map awaits you.